Hello guys, today we are doing this 2023, actually 2022 Honda Accord. It's a 2-liter turbo, very beautifully done. You can shout it out to the guy on Instagram if you wanted to follow this Accord. But anyways, we're doing the ambient light for this, and doors are totally removed. We're doing the wiring right now, and all the parts are apart. So we are installing the door handle lights for this beautifully done car, and stay tuned, we'll show you. So starting with this door handle, we have this OEM one out, and then we put our in. As you can see, we needed some hot glue to make it stay there. It's a very perfect fit for the aftermarket one, the kit that we use. As you can buy this kit online on our website at www.lightguysgta.com. You can order this kit. It has a very perfect fitment for Accord, for these lights, for our strips. As you can see, this is a very high quality strip, not like a very thin one, but a thick one. It comes with a very strong double-sided tape that you can either use that, or you can hot glue this, or you can just tuck it in, whatever you like, however the car trim is. So you can use all of these kind of things. So we put this in. We are gonna do the door next, so let's see. So this is the back door. We have already done the front door. To do this, as this is a 2-ring trim, it has exactly the similar trim on the front and the back of the door. And all we gotta do is remove these 1, 2, 3, 4 screw, and these tabs 1, 2, 3, 4, and the whole trim's gonna be out. So let's do that. So we're gonna start removing the doors now. So trim it down. Now to remove this, we will need a pry tool. So you can try with your thumb too, but it requires a lot of force. So let me take this out and I'll show you. Hold on. So as you can see, we use this tool to pry it out, and it's very simple. You just pry that 4 clips out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the whole trim is detached after those screws are removed. So now we're gonna put our ambient light strips over here at this part. So let's see how we do that. So lights have been installed. As you can see, we put the strip very tightly along with the trim, and you can't even tell the strip is there. So this is the perfection you can find at Light Guys GTA. And the second part is you need to make a hole over here so the wire can run through the door, because if you run it here, the door handle that we just put the light in. Oh, let me show you that. So this guy gonna come here, otherwise it will block it. So you gotta make sure that you have enough wire passage over here that you can pass the wire and the trim can sit here. So we're gonna go ahead and put the trim back. So trim is back in, and we're just gonna put these screws back. As you can see, and this is how the wire is going to come out. Make sure you don't torque them too much. That's it. Come on, buddy, you gotta go back in there. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Come on. Okay. Perfect. So that's how we put it back. Now we're gonna do a test run. So let's do a test fit. We have our test over here. All we're gonna do is plug this in. Let's turn off the slide. There you go. That's how it's gonna sit. And the good thing is there is a silver trim underneath, and when this blinks, it seems like it's a part of the trim, as you can see very closely. See? That's how we do it. So last part of this door, but not the least, is to put a light in there in the door puddle. So as you can see, you can take something like this picking tool, and then you can mark it there with the wall of the door. Once you go there at the bottom, a little up, like a 2-inch, and then on the side, and then you poke a hole. Once you poke a hole there, you will see that little mark. It will give you a marker. So now you can drill a hole for your door puddle light. So these door puddle lights, we got them redesigned, and these are 4-channel now, more colors, and this part is kind of like this now. So before we had something very not bright, but we'll show you how this one works. It's super bright. So we're gonna plug that in right there, and then this part we're gonna put it from the back side. So let's see that. And just like that, our door puddle light is there, as you can see in there. And then from the back side, it's right there, sitting perfectly fine. Now we're gonna install this box, and we'll make sure that we place it somewhere where we can install this door handle light, because we cannot connect this right now, as this goes on the door frame there, and this goes separate from the door frame. So we're gonna make sure that we face this side upside down, otherwise it's gonna be very hard to put it in. So make our life easier. So let's see. Alright guys, so we put this tape in here just in case if air get leak or something. So we channel the wire through in there. This one we plugged it in here. That is good. This one is up top. That's the connection wire. And then we're gonna have this door handle one going right here. So that's how you put the doors. Let's see the dashboard now. So we just installed this LED strip on this, as you can see. So this is the other side, the driver's side of the car's dash trim, and that's the front of the passenger side, basically the whole dashboard. So that whole dashboard is out, as you can see here, and then you can see that part right there. So this whole side is out. This part belongs to this side right here, and that's what we did. So we install it between the trim and the place where the other parts of the trim sit. So we had to grind it a little bit over here, as you can see. That's just because we need to run the wire and then glue it right there so it stays in place. And then do make sure you test it after, because sometimes the wires are too tight and then it kind of like snaps the connection of the colors. So make sure you check all the colors and everything. So for this side, we took off the stereo, and we're gonna do exactly the same. We took these screws out, all of them. We're gonna take this part away, and the only part where we're gonna install is here. That's it. We're not gonna go far beyond this point. We wanted to put it here as well on this part of the trim, but the reason why we're not putting it is we got this, I think that's the alcohol sensor on this side, and we don't want to disrupt that. And then we have the ignition switch right over here, so the wire is going to be pretty hard to get it in from this side. That's why we're not putting it in. As you can see on this side, it's pretty smooth, and we don't want to ruin that. And from the bottom, same. and then we don't have enough space. Over here we can make an overlap and we can get it in, because we got like a plenty of space here. We might have to rub it a little bit over here, but let's see how that goes. So here we go, guys. As you can see, we put it right in the trim, and it's very subtle, not too much going on, very subtle light. We don't want to put it here like we mentioned because of that sensor out there, but this is how it looks so far. And then the other piece is gonna have the light, so it's very subtle light, really nice. And we're gonna put this back now.